Hello and welcome to another iCreate video tip, and today I'm going to show you how you can customize Finder to change the way that your folders look. So to start with, open up Finder and head to your home user account from the sidebar, and then head to Pictures and choose a folder full of photos, like this one. And as you can see, they're just listed. But if I click on this button here, I can switch over to the cover flow view, and I can use the keyboard here to go up and down the folders, files. I can go left and right with the keyboard keys as well, and if I hover my mouse over here, I can use the trackpad or the magic mouse to go left and right too. The next view option over is sidebar, and here you can swipe left and right to view the folders that you've just come through. Beside that, you have the details view, which is essentially a list, but you have more information here, like the date and the size. And then here we have our icons. So right click and choose show view options from here. And you'll see this little palette appear on the side here with a bunch of useful options. So you can increase or decrease the size of the icons in this folder here. The slider below it lets you change the spacing between them if you want to give them a little bit more room to breathe. And then you've got these two tick boxes here. Show item info will give you relevant information such as the resolution of photos, and show icon preview transforms all of the icons from the app being used to open it into the content itself. You can also go to the arrange by drop down at the top, and it will sort everything out into little areas, different panels. And below that you have sort by. So date modified or date added is usually a good one for photos. You can go for date last opened if you're wanting to see when you've edited them last. You can change the size of the text that appears below each of your files here. And you can also change the position of the label so it can appear on the right hand side as opposed to beneath it. And finally you can add colours to folders as well. And you can just choose any colour you like here from the little colour wheel. And the next option below that is picture. And once you've got this one selected, it will automatically throw a picture down if you've already used one before. And if not, you can just drag and drop a picture onto the tiny preview just to the right. And then as you resize your Finder window, you'll reveal more of that image. So it's probably best to go for a pattern rather than the photo here. Once you're happy with the way everything's been set up, click Use as Defaults at the bottom there. And if I just quickly change everything here, if you now hold down the Alt key, you'll see that Use as Defaults changes to Restore to Defaults. So that's a really handy way of quickly undoing any changes you've made. That was the Alt key. So the next thing we're going to do here is just flick over to the Details view, and you can see that the options in the palette have changed now. So we have a radio button here to set the size of the icons. Again, we have the text size, but then below that we have tick boxes that control which information is being shown in these sidebars, just beside each file name. If you then click to go to the sidebar view, you have even less options here, but again you can still sort your files. You can still arrange them into different areas with arrange by kind if you like. And if you go to the cover flow options, then again we have icon size, text size, and a whole bunch of tick boxes for the columns here. You'll also see use relative dates and calculate all sizes. Use relative dates, if you enable that, you'll see things like yesterday, today, under the date modified. And if you enable calculate all sizes, then you'll also be able to see the sizes of folders as opposed to just the files inside them. So I'm now going to head back into the icon view, and then in the view options palette there, I'm just going to tick the very top option, always open in icon view, and this should ensure that I'll always see my custom settings whenever I return to this folder. Unless, that is, you've got them overridden somewhere else. Now, just to explain, if I click on my user folder here, you'll see that I've got always open in column view selected, and I've got browsing column view selected. Now, what this means is that whenever I'm browsing my files and folders from this area, I will always see things in the column view. Every subfolder I click will open up into this column view, and that also goes for the Bournemouth Photos folder that I just customized. If I just click on that once to access the folder, then I will see it in the column view. Now, the way to open it up with my custom settings is to double click the folder instead, because what that does is it launches a brand new Finder window for it. And that's a way of kind of overriding your master settings for Finder. And if you want to create a shortcut for this, you can just right click and create an alias, and you can then drag that alias to your desktop if you like. So what this enables you to do is to have one set of options for your entire Finder tree, just by selecting your home username, choosing the view that you prefer, and then making sure Always and Browse are both ticked. And then if you want to open a folder with custom settings, you can do this using your alias. If you do have any more questions about this, or if you run into any problems at all, do feel free to give us a shout on our Facebook page, or on Twitter. We are at iCreateMagazine. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.